Real Madrid began this season looking like business as usual. 2 wins, 4 goals scored and 2 spotless sheets at the back. But behind that tidy record lies a growing problem that could define Xabi Alonso's opening weeks in charge. Eduardo Camavinga, one of the young engine rooms of the side, is now expected to return only after September's international break, and that timing shifts the whole picture for a team already juggling multiple absences. When a coach builds a game plan, continuity matters. The link between defense and attack, pressing triggers and passing rhythms all depend on familiar personalities. With Ferland Mendy still not available, Endrick's comeback timetable aligned to later in September, and Jude Bellingham set for a longer recovery after shoulder surgery, Alonso is being asked to do something every manager fears early in a campaign: win while reshuffling the identity of the side. Reports add a spicy subplot. The young French midfielder reportedly turned down a lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia to remain committed to Madrid. That decision speaks to loyalty and ambition, but it also raises a bitter irony: staying for the big stage, but not yet being able to play on it. For supporters, the headlines raise clear questions. Can Madrid preserve their early momentum without their preferred midfield spine? How will Alonso adapt his tactics when the balance between control and forward thrust is suddenly fragile? The immediate fixture list provides little mercy. The Mallorca game looms, then the international break, and on the weekend of September 13-14, Real Madrid travel to Real Sociedad, the likely window now penciled in for Camavinga's return. If that timeline holds, Alonso will need to extract results and calm performances in the intervening fixtures without one of his most mobile, versatile midfielders. Practically, the coach has options, but none are perfect copies. The collective will have to compensate. Defensive organisation must tighten to cover transitions, midfield rotations will require smarter positional discipline, and attacking patterns might need simplification so that the team doesn't overcommit when key link players are missing. Endrick's return, reportedly around the same September window, could ease forward concerns, but Mendy's longer road back means full-back rotations and defensive cover remain an issue. Jude Bellingham's recovery, the most worrying of the lot, changes the profile of Madrid's engine room. His box-to-box presence and goal threat from midfield are hard to replicate, and until he's back, the team will have to find alternative ways to create from deep. Beyond tactical permutations, there's a psychological element. A squad that believes in its depth can weather losses. A squad that doubts its bench will crack under pressure. That's why the story of Camavinga's rejected Saudi offer matters beyond gossip. It frames him as a player who committed to Real Madrid's project, a reassurance fans will cherish if he returns fit and firing. But if the club misses his services in critical matches while the clock ticks on his recovery, that narrative turns bittersweet. For Xabi Alonso, the immediate priority is practical: protect the early points haul and keep the dressing room steady. For the board and medical team, it's a juggling act of load management and recovery pacing. Rush a player back and risk relapse, wait too long and face competitive shortfalls. The wider La Liga race will watch closely. Rivals smell opportunity when a champion looks vulnerable. For neutrals, the situation is a reminder of football's thin margins. 2 wins at the start look reassuring until availability realities expose structural frailties. Over the next 2 weeks, fans will be scanning team sheets, injury updates, and training photos for clues. The crucial answers are simple but heavy with consequence. Will Camavinga be fully ready for Real Sociedad on September 13-14? Can Endrick's return shore up the attack? And is Bellingham's timeline still measured in weeks rather than months? If Alonso can extract clean, resilient performances in this patchwork period, Madrid's season will keep its forward thrust intact. If not, the club may find its early momentum replaced by uncomfortable questions about squad depth, about transfer timing, and about whether the Spanish giants can sustain title ambitions while they're key cogs men. For now, the scoreboard reads 2 from 2. For Xabi Alonso and his players, the next few weeks will tell whether those early numbers were a foundation or a fragile facade.